Hi guys, this is Brett from cradedbrain.co.uk. Today I've just had delivery of a 1.4 amplified indoor aerial, and this one is the model number SV9420. And I just wanted to quickly show you the side of this box, because each of the aerials that 1.4 sell, especially the indoor one, it will obviously give you a kind of a distance marker on the box, or obviously on the website. It tells you how far away you need to be from the main, obviously, TV mast in order to get the most from this indoor aerial. And you can go in here and use a series of, just enter your postcode really, I think that's how it works, and it will just tell you instantly if that particular model is suitable for your environment. Because I have seen a couple of negative reviews in the past where people have complained about, obviously, the aerial didn't pick up, you know, any channels, but they turned out to be 25 miles away. And so this device is only designed for 0 to 9 miles, so you've just got to obviously utilize this postcode checker to make sure you've got the right model from the off. But anyway, just have a quick look at we'll continue looking around the actual box itself. The other benefits as well are listed on the front for this one. Obviously this allows you to pick up Freeview kind of channels, but it does have an interference filter. In other words, 3G and 4G mobile signals are actually blocked by this aerial. So in other words, it cuts out the interference from them, so that should improve obviously the reception. It's also got an amplified booster as well, up to 42, which obviously is used to, as he says here on the box, used to obviously improve the reception in terms of obviously the channels you get. It's just mentioning a little bit more about the 3G and 4G filter. Also, it gives you a brief look obviously what's in the box, but we're going to have a look at that in real time in just a moment. Okay, so you get a quick installation guide. If you've seen any of my other 1.4 videos, you'll see obviously it's a very similar process. Gives you a very straightforward series of pictures in order to explain how to set up this particular antenna, though you won't really need to utilize much in the way of thought process for it, because it's simply a case of plugging it into the back of the antenna and away you go. Now this is the actual aerial itself. I have to point out this is a review sample, so if you see any kind of marks on here, that's obviously the reasons why. However, the actual dust that it's picking up, I would say, would be some form, I wouldn't say concern, but obviously something to point out, because it does have a gloss effect. And rubbing my hand over it, obviously due to the fact that it's an aerial, you can definitely feel like a static kind of a static field there, so that's probably why it's going to maybe pick up a lot of dust, I would say, during its lifetime. But the actual device is very light. It's also curved as well to try and match the design of some of the modern TVs. So at the back you just obviously got the 1.4 information there. You've got your DC input there for obviously for the power, and you've got your main aerial connector here, and it looks like it's fairly small. It's only about like a metre or so in length. And the other thing you've got in the box, that's the adapter for it. Like I said, the presentation from if you bought this yourself would be obviously different, because this is a review sample, but that's the small little adapter. Like I said, going back to the design just for a moment, it is you know, stylish to a certain degree, because it's obviously got that curvature, which allows you to then to maximize the effect of it. I wouldn't say you could mount this in that position, because there's no stand or anything like that. It's obviously only for planting in a landscape orientation. It does have a rubberized bung here there at the base, which allows you to sit comfortably on any kind of surface or any other piece of equipment, like an STB for example. It is, like I said, very very light. It's almost like, you know, feather light in some degree, but the actual overall build quality, just squeezing the actual plastic, does feel good, so it's got well constructed in terms of its build. The only thing that would concern me over time, as you can see here, it's quite reflective because it's got a glossy finish. But obviously if aesthetics isn't your thing and you just want something that works, and that's obviously the main criteria here, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go off and test this aerial, and in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and stay tuned for more news, reviews and features soon from crowdedbrain.co.uk. Thank you.